country, man. I'm a beach conscious kind of guy, alright? We got a little project here, we're trying to save a couple of trees and slow down the erosion of the beach. Maybe for 5, maybe for 10 years, we don't know. But we got to give it a shot, right? Basically what we're trying to do right now is we build some Nubian baskets. We're going to pack them with river stones. We're going to trim up this little tree a little bit so we got better dimension how to pack the baskets, all right? And with that, hopefully, we can save this tree and save a little piece of this beach, you know? When this is all finished, hopefully it's going to be a meeting point for all my little friends, all my little thuggies. And hopefully I'm going to run a juice bar. I'm going to have a vegetable, fruit juice bar. And maybe somebody get rich along the way.
Most of Jamaica is coastal, of course, so we depend on the coastal zone for our living. Tourism is the lifeblood of the economy. Right around Jamaica, tourism is, areas are springing up. The coast provides so many socioeconomic benefits to this country. We can't do without it. We live in a storm zone, a hurricane zone, and from time to time, with global warming and the rise in global temperatures and sea levels, etc., Jamaica is more and more prone to storms, to natural hazards, disasters. I think people are more aware of environmental issues in Jamaica, but there's a vast need for more education. Not only education in terms of telling people what to do, but creating the right environment to promote changes in behavior. Culture changes. One of, I am one with nature, instead of saying, I am man and I dominate nature. We should be one.
I want to give me the unedited one. That's the right one.
Artists like Max Romeo, Dennis Al Capone, Johnny Clark, I promoted on those festivals. The first thing when they would come to Serbia, and I was waiting on them on an airport when they would see the cops and the people and how we manage the situation, costume. They said, "Oh, this is like Africa and Jamaica. I feel like I'm home." You know, like, and I said, "Yes, you should feel like a home. We are warm people. We had some problems. My job is to present you as an artist the best I can. Welcome to Serbia." So later they will find out, they will feel the spear even said, like, when he was doing a gig in Belgrade 2003, I can feel these young people suffered. They started like chanting with him, and he gave a speech, he said like, "Yeah, chant, let it go, you know, let it go." So it was emotional contact there, definitely, in between those two countries, and me being in between.
Why, boy? Who do not care about the
Jamaica is a big island. It's a serious country, right? And I could feel all kind of, messages in the air, right? I was walking down the hill, following the river, came to the Fisherman Beach. Actually, Fisherman Beach was pointed to me from Rastafarian who was driving a bus when I arrived to Jamaica, and said that's the place which exists for a long time, and it's squeezed in between resorts and some, factory. And he said, check it out. So I checked that out and came across Desmond. That was shocking for me, finding a man who lost his arm, living on a beach, having a problem with the family, not being able to produce enough money, still fighting. And that's what I love about Jamaica, man. That's like their desire to continue, to not give up. Strength, and he was positive, man. He said, listen, this is like where I live, the global warming and the sea took away a couple of acres of my beach. One day might take everything, I'll have to move somewhere, but I want to continue. And then I've seen that tree, and there was definitely a parallel between him and the tree and the river. Like this is it, this is microcosmos, and I want to get involved. I say, how I can get involved here? I asked myself, and then, that tree was calling me, say, like, man, you want to do something? Put a couple of stones there. And Desmond was like building up the idea how he can reclaim back if, has some money. And I said, okay, I'll go back to New York, I'll work, I'll save some money, I'll send you. So you start putting the stones there, start building up the baskets, and let's revive the tree.
We came together from all over the island to learn the importance of the job. That before we never really understand how to form organization out of unruly, violent mobs. All to take in just 5 weeks. Driven through the most busiest schedules. Our structures were so beat, drenched to be wise yet still a fool. To forward to our communities, to put into practice what was learned. Placing people on top the list of priorities, their needs and benefits here to discern. Success is a requirement, not just an ambition. So go out and work as hard as you possibly can. Helping people to realize that we are one, to build a prosperous and united nation. Sound like today, ain't it?
And that's how that started. Came back to New York, started saving some money, talking to Desmond frequently, find the Russ, because I never lose contact with the Russ. Even if I lose his phone, he knows I'm calling him. I know how to call Rastafaris, So Russ was, oh, I'll be there. I said, good. Let's get there. Let's, get together.
I'm George. I walk through the jungles in the morning time, looking for the limes and the breadfruits, like coconuts and pears. Then I walk through, take them back to town and sell them, make some money. So I walk all around through these mountains, waterfalls and gardens, singing these reggae songs and doing all type of stuff. It's very heavy and pretty around here with all the trees, springs and waterfalls. You can just walk around and just enjoy the paradise of Jamaica. It's so beautiful here. All different type of sunshine, the birds, nature rising and paradise, no problem.
This time Jamaica, first time. And that was like August 2005. And I went to resort, which I didn't practice before, but I said, okay, I'm tired, I work hard, for years, so I should go to resort. So in the resort I was sitting and being bored, looking around, and one of the guys who worked there said, like, it will be tricky to get you out of the resort because people who, running resort, they don't like it. The white guys and tourists going, because you're not covered by insurance. He said, I don't care, man, I'm gonna go. So you work the way around, how you're gonna get me out. So we go for this. And I had a great time. I got out. It's a guy who worked in a resort and who's a friend of mine now. That's Dwayne. And then we built up mutual sympathies. He showed me, a little bit of what Churios, and he said, I'll be back.
My name is Dwayne Williamson. I'm 24 of age. I'm a born Jamaican. I live in the parish of St. Ocherous. I'm living next door to Ocherous High School. Okay? I work at Edoism Tree. My hobbies there is to wash dirty dishes. Alright? I have a lot of fun washing dirty dishes, man. Why? Keeps me healthy, show me how to sanitize, keep my place clean, you know. People there love me, man.
One day it was funny, you know, I decided to go on my own without, like, I kind of avoided Dwayne's friends to give me assistance, so I took a walk and I came across George, who said, "Oh, you know, you're a tourist?" I said, "Not quite." He said, "Would you follow me in the hills?" I said, "Yes." And he was like, "Okay, follow me." And I was like, "Okay, I follow you, man." He took me up to the botanic garden. I said, "Would you like to see something beautiful?" I said, "Sure." There was a man sitting on a branch of the tree. He looked like a Cheshire cat. And he was telling me some, you know, cultural things, you know. Then George took me even more up to the hills, to Snow Hills, where I met Cordell, Big Boy, and Flax. And they were all like shocked, like the white guy, middle age, you know, coming. George, you know, they obviously got used to George, you know, having excessive situations. So they were looking like, what? And then Cordell came out and said, "Oh, Bregin." And I like that. So we built up mutual trust in the first second, I would say.
The restoration of the beach, yeah, it's a good thing, because if you check it out, you can see that the sea is taking away the land, you know. So we are just trying our best to reclaim the land, you know, and build a little foundation there. It's a good thing, you know, yeah. And that tree now, I don't know how old that tree is, but that tree now, I know that some ancestors, you know, must have tried that, you know, before, and used to sit under it and a lot of meditation. So I mean, when we go there and we sit now, some spiritual vibration have to pass through to us.
Animal and tree balance on earth for human being. Now we alone put them on this earth. So if we don't save tree, we don't save nothing. Nobody can tell me about 1 tree and 1 million lives. True that, buddy? Of course. Cross my heart on that. 1 tree and 1 million lives. You save a tree, you save 1 million lives. And save a lot of generations. Yeah. That's why we live. Of course. Now human alone couldn't manage the earth. Balance the tree and animal. So we have to love that. And if we not save the tree, them can't save.
And if you cut one, you must plant one. You know that the Almighty used even animals like birds to plant trees to show you that tree must have it grown.
Then that it balance
most of the trees that we are enjoying are reaping animal and birds planted by sea.
God bless a man to save a tree.
This beach and the adjoining one used to be way out. But because of erosion, it has been submerged. So the water keeps coming in and the beach is reducing. The beach gets less and less. So what we find is that being adaptive as we are in Jamaica, we are finding ways of ensuring that we still have at least have a little beach left. So what we're putting here is, we say it's gabbro. And what this is for is to sort of prevent further erosion of the beach. It will still occur because this is really artificial and the underlying problems are still present. So this will go eventually, but at least it will cut down or stall the time or postpone the time it will take for the erosion to naturally fall this tree. But eventually it will happen. But this is a common way of reducing the impact of erosion. This is just like a band-aid on the problem, but certainly it's good.
I tell myself I can do anything. Nobody on the face of this earth can't stop me from doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna do it. I am gonna do it. I don't care what impossible it is for somebody else. I'm gonna do it. My brother, he came from the United States. He came with some tourists, people from the church. He went and he rented this bus. And this bus is a stand-up. You do not know how to drive a stand-up bus. Every time you try to put it in, he calls me. He's like, Desmond, I need your help. said, how am I going to help you? I need you to drive. I said, Winston, me can't drive the bus. I want and me have. And I standard and I automatic. Him say, you can do it. I say, all right, guess what you do? You see the move up on my right. I'm at the one of them. And him like, no, it's a right-hand bus. I say, all right, when I call it a right-hand bus, guess what you do? Anytime we get ready to put in the gear, you hold on the steering wheel. Here we go, we have 18 people on this bus. Come from Canada. And I drive these people from Ocho-Rios. Go look a place in Lilliput, St. James. Night, service done. So God, how me I do this thing? Why I say, yeah, man, I need to get brave. So I'm going to smoke 2 spliff and take 2 shots of white rum. And I say, I'm ready. He said, but you drink, man. And I said, Winston, I need to look at bravery. You ready? Him say I'm ready. He said, God, guide you. I said, yes, man, God, I go guide you. I want me shot it, go down, man. When I reach down, he must sleep. Half of the people on the bus are asleep. And I reach and say, oh, guys, you're home. When I really get out of the bus, that's when I really realize it's a one-arm man that drive them from Ocho-Rios. Come on, Lilliput. Yeah, man, I'll give you the pillar. Yeah, man, they need to go over there and shoot a shot of that, you know? Let me see what's happening in Jamaica, you know? All right, the police is arresting this guy that's trying to sell to the tourists. He's not stealing. He's not robbing, he's not selling any drugs. He's just selling carving and necklaces like I give you. All right. And you got these guys that come to our country, they got their stores. What they're doing is like they're introducing the tourists to their place. Our craft that we sell, they took it over now, they're selling it. We cannot sell anything anymore. So they are supporting the police. They buy the police vehicles, support them with guns and jackets, bulletproof jackets and all that, uniform and everything. So we can't eat anything because they got these rich guys that supporting them, not the government, you know, the police. All right? So we are on the back shelf.
Tonight, the champion abides. Kettle, get out of sight. Hooray, hooray, hooray. And the champion lead the way. Seabird, start praying. Imagine, check this. The big bad champion sound come string up in our land and we the massive beggy boy to pack up and go on. But since you wouldn't hear, I know you're going to feel the shit I eat the one. Because judgment will come and mercy don't gone and the big bad champion sound right now I'm going to show you what I want. You must clap it. Well, make you run contest way. Because we know this a clown, him going to get fling down there, we trap you in the dance all boy tonight, you won't fall. Now you can feel how the champions are stepping at your face. Listen how good sound play when them are ram up plays. Because class and as heart and the champion come first while you come last. Now see, these dub play treble bass. Bashment and excitement, people and name brand raiment, we're looking for good entertainment tonight. But tonight the champion abide. Skettle, get out of sight. Hooray, hooray, hooray. And the champion will lead the way. Seabird, stop play. Because people are come from miles around. To witness the champion flatten your sound. But one thing the champion always do is show respect to our sound crew. Sound boy, if you never disdain your ass, you'll never get kicked. But you have to harder and discipline too. Right now the champion never discipline you. Sound boy, stop going like a clown, step aside. Now the champion sound. People who are here the best sound players, so pack up your little thing pad right now. Boy, that's clear the way. Sound boy, me say you don't got the chance when people start, the boo-boo chant. The massive boy just listen to him out right now. We are come to fling you out tonight.
Body in yard, set the trend. Yo, Mr. B. Oh, fuck us, no we. I'm coming on. I'm coming on. Ah! Left. Quiet, man. Ethiopia, I'm coming on. Mama Africa, I'm coming on. Ethiopia, I'm coming on. Oh, Mama Africa. Ethiopia, I'm coming on. Mama Africa. Ethiopia, I'm coming now. Property. Down on the river for Ethiopia, well, you know me go and paid. Not on your someone turn a Babylon slave. Black people, on a better member. How with them slave out and then them murder. Diamond and pearl, how with them take it off. So all black youths start sing that song, yeah. Ethiopia, I'm coming up. Mama Africa, I'm coming up. Ethiopia, I'm coming up. Oh, Mama Africa. Ethiopia, I'm coming up. Mama Africa, I'm coming up. Ethiopia, I'm coming up. Oh, Mama Africa. We spot me Chant young a shashamali lad. Who me a go look for? Not the herbs man. We get the car for the sick one. Me they go back to Jamaica. Me they tour England. No, me take the herbs and me get the physician. We make the cure for the sick one. Like the old man, him sick so long. Granny in a bed, she sick so long. Check out Master John, him sick so long. I think up on she the musical one. Yo, Vavilona never say them do one song. When this is one song, me know them not ban legalize here. Get rid of coke man. Long time me da want them, but them never want listen. Rasta is not in a good mood.
When ja trumpet blow, King Selassie and him a tell I so, and they can't stop the big man order from flow. Say the bobo gone high, now go low. Where them a go do when ja trumpet blow? King Selassie and tell I so, and they can't stop the. Listen, they said the hungry must be fed and me go feed them there. They said the blind must be led and me go lead them there. They said the sick must be held and me go heal them there. And if them this thunder voice, me a go slew them way. Me a go slew them way. Me a go slew them way. Because the bobo gone high, now go low. What them a go do when ja trumpet blow? King Selassie and him a tell I so, and they can't stop the big man order from. When Toja Vice just the stage, everybody come in. Grandma, grandpa, and his sicker come in. All the little bit of baby.
Wow, wow, hey, keep it bouncing. I'm all in the place where I don't know English thing. Yo, Jamaica, tell them say me pure like the water from the spring, like the food from the vine, like the birds that sing, Jaja messenger, me come to tell you everything, but none of them not tell the youths them the truth, them hide it from the mice, them block it from the minds, Ja messenger pure like the food from the vine, Ja messenger, me Rastafari fine, tell them say me pure like the water from the spring, like the food from the vine, like the birds that sing, Jaja messenger, me come to tell you everything. I've been there, done that. I see the cops, I see the jail, I see the rats, I see the cats, I see the cage, I see the trap. But none of them can perplex me locks. Them see the bing in your youth, I try it non-stop.
Well, you see the Kumina now. The Kumina is the most Africanist music right now in Jamaica more than everything. You have some whole heap of different forms of music. But the Kumina now is the most Africanist one out of all. And the real culture. So you can't do anything on the Kumina, you can't say poem, you can't sing anything on the rhythm once it's hot. You know?
So you just chill. You don't have to worry about it today. All right?
Tomorrow morning, we want those songs.
That's from him. Those are from him.
That will come.
You're going to come to this tree. This tree. No, you see, it's not going to come this far. The load that you're going to pay for.
Marcus David off the dream. They build the black star line off the neck off the rust. That's repatriate. Got to Africa and visit Mother Ethiopia. So I don't know what them did to fighting for. So just go and praise Empress Omega and the one and only creator. It's Imperial Majesty Georgia. I provide food, clothing and shelter.
Oh, we are going to come out in this thing, whether disgraceful or official, you know? Because I don't want to hear them tongue take no camera off fire like say we are hidden in our darkness.
No man, I'm up to
While me I talk, I know the man them are going, you know, seeing. So I want to speak out. That is Rastafari, I preach a doctrine of love, honesty, justice between mankind, regardless of race, creed, or color. See? So we want that to record. And when I want them take Rasta for fictitious elements. I and I are youth, you know,
right. As I said before, England, you know, was our former colonial masters. And now America, you know, as the head of the beast, you know, her influences, because when I check it out, you can look, you know, our culture is dying. Our real culture with our people, the youths and everything is dying, because to me, you know, the cable TV, you know, and things like that, you know, has a lot to do with the mind of the children, even some of the videos and things that are showing out there, you know. And America, as the bad boy bully of the world, you know, when I check it out, I would say Jamaican don't learn to be independent. Every little thing we rely on America for, and you know, I think that's gonna hurt us in the future. Too many influence from America, you know, and the Western design. It's all good for the unification of the world and the globalization of the world. It's good when I talk about that. But on that ground now, I think everyone should have free independence to run their own affairs, because no man cannot come to my home and rule my home. I rule my home. I'm a king in my home. Understand? Rastafari.
For the people are clustered together. When they cluster them together, they take all the space to themselves. So the jamajčanskim, well, they take a big ranch. So we have each other to contend with and fight with. But we haven't got any space to live with in the first place. While they own all means after the commodity, the factories, the collecting agencies. Why they have an office now we collect Congo money, you know? Right? That's how we feed job to collect money. So we find the thing, the world is being organized and well organized. Organizing the people in some instance and organizing them out. That's a great piece of economy. Economic thinking. How to cut out the people. Say the whole thing right back to slavery, you know. They might find a way, for work slavery, without it look like slavery. Without putting a shekel on your foot, but putting a shekel on your pocket. What you can earn, where you can afford to go. For them put it in a chip on your bank book. Scrutiny. They want to know. Transparency, they call the magic word. They just want to know. They're inquisitive how much you're earning. How much you saving? Where you got that from? How come you come in position of this? And if you can't explain to go to prison.
People here needs things to do, man. That's why we have so many crimes here in Jamaica. Because why? These younger generations, they leave school with all their degrees, everything. There's nothing out there for us to do, so why? They're going to take up something else and do. And that's the only thing that's gone, man. That's what basically they think about it, man.
Our country have to borrow in order to carry out the function of the government. There's no government in Jamaica who has never borrowed money. I look for what they call handout. Because we haven't got sufficient to run the place. We have repatriated the whole of our money as profit to England and America and all them people there. And no money left back here for the people. That's ain't no joke. That's the truth. Basic. Factual. That's why we are Rasta, because we deal with truth and right. We need a better share of the cake. That is what is causing the problem in the world today. The people at the bottom, you know what it is told in a movie called A Tale of Two Cities.
What I never did going to heart of Rastafarian to Jamaica, to the mountains and meet those people. And I want to do it. So Cordell came across, he complied, he said, I know these people, you can go there. And they'll do some bingy. It's not big orchestra, but they'll do something for you. And we made a trip. Let me ask you something. How do you communicate with your brethren in other parts of Jamaica?
By phone.
So I think we broke barrier straight up. The elder Ras Tete came and he was like, "What is this?" And I said, "What that is?" And he was like, "Okay." He was suspicious, then he converted situation straight up, and they gave the best they could. And that's my experience with these people. They are beautiful. I mean, so many times they presented in media or on the rumors like those dreadlock criminals, drug pushers, and like violent. they're opposite, man. You know.
Wonder. No fight.
Yeah, I want to give thanks and praise to King Selassie the first, you know. Yeah, I this opportunity for down here, so while I realms with the eye them. And most of all, the unification between black people and white people, we want to see it even more visible towards the world. And I can really unite the world with Rastafari talking, Rastafari life. You know, animosity in the earth, that's how I people can survive. Because the more I fight, the more I kill off one another. You see? And we give thanks for the opportunity for really and truly talk to the world right now, the plant is still. But the world knows the Rastafari is a unification trad. It's not a war between nation of nation. And King Selassie as the Almighty come teach it to I and I. So I and I have to live it. And right now, we give thanks to what going on right now in the Rastafari world. And Rastafari has come a long way. Because when I tell Rastafari I couldn't travel in Jamaica with dreadlock and walk on the road because police and other oppressors just hunt we down and do all type of things. So where we reach now, we give thanks to King Selassie, the Almighty Empress Menin. Aye. See? Yeah, and we blessed love for the eye them. Give thanks to my hygiene Cardell. Really make this possible, you know? And all of my hygiene them the plant is still. And I want to leave the world with a message still, you know. That them for know so Rastafari is the key to iration. And without no Rastafari, it continue to be war and rumors of war. With the Rastafari, I win and have to fight again. King Selassie, the Almighty, and rule over all. Jah Rastafari. I'm on Raspo from Islington, St. Mary, and I give thanks to the moment. Saying, Hail I King Selassie. Aye. Give thanks, I have been good. Rastafari. Yeah, man. Yeah, blessed. Yeah.
But you know the Rastafari take onto itself. The dreadlocks.
Yeah.
It was when the Battle of Adawa with Menelik. You know the 18th century with Slash was a youth. Men used to wear dreadlocks as a mark of Ras. Ras Dexter, Ras Gogster, Ras Tuazun, Ras Ming, Ras Gog, all the Rasses. Ras McKinnon, the father of His Imperial Majesty. But only him alone named Rastafari, you know. Tafari McKinnon with Rastafari. All the other rest is Ras.
Yeah, they say McKinnon is 125 from
125 grandson from the days of David and Solomon. See? Yes. So, with that respect, according to the King James Version, the terminology term as to when such a one should return, the name when I come with, to elevate him, prove say I him. He said name shall be King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, which through the line of David, which is the same man, Imperial Majesty El Selassie of Ethiopia. Because everyone come represent God through man. God, the idea of God come through man. So Rastafari teaches us the doctrine of elimination of an alien type of thinking. To reach forward for yourself within yourself and look who God work with if I'm not people. So how come God would vex with me? Unlike you, because you color your skin, or because of your education. No. That is not His Majesty teaching to me, and that is not the Almighty God taught when He make me and you to live side by side. Side by side.
thanks. Rasdanabum, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.
Only the fittest and the fittest shall stand this time. No weak heart enter the gate of Zion. Jah, Rastafari.
Yes, man. And so if you all get along and just share the love amongst one another and not kill one another, you know, and just make the nation build up, you know, and big family, you know.
You don't know. A one glory, one love, one strength, and one identity. And that brings all the joy. I listen, love everyone, everything. Everything where you can love. If you don't have good vision, I say nothing. No bad, nothing at all. You see me? Just go and live up with each one another and just go and stay firm, stay away. You hear me now?
Praises be unto the Most High, Jah Rastafari, ever live it, ever faithful, ever sure. Bless up, saying Rastafari, blessed love. Yeah, man.
Glory be unto the Father, and to the Son, to the Holy One of creation, as Jah was in the beginning. There's no one ever shall be Jah without end. Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.
And continually, I and I will keep on saying, Rastafari, no changes, Rastafari. Bless it up, Jayo.
I say give thanks. It was a wonderful moment. And I said Rastafari. Did it, yeah? Faithful.
You know, I had much less problems going those mountains and meeting these people. And they've been very cultural, they've been very sensitive. They try to accommodate me and present themselves on the best way. And I respect them for that. If my people can accept the other culture like that, I will be a very happy man. But obviously there is a long way to work on, right? So I think it was a good trip, you know? And naturally, after that trip, I just confirmed my beliefs. I like them.
Thumbs up. Blessed to His Majesty, Selassie the First. I believe you intend to use this opportunity to establish a positive statement from Rastaman, regardless of his status, color, creed, or intellectual ability. Every Rastaman believes that each individual mankind is equal in the sight
of the Most High and shouldn't have no separate entity where their privilege and rights is concerned. As a Rasta, as an individual Rastafari, I am saying to all the nations of the world that without that sort of collective security to enhance truth, right, and justice amongst nations, there will be continuous war, rumors of war, destabilization of the economy, destabilization of social liberty, destabilization of spiritual and political elements all over the world. It shall be just like the King, His Majesty said, until the philosophy that all one race superior and the other inferior, there is no peace, whether east, west, north or south. Neither the color of your skin, nor the color of your eye can save you.
Yeah, all right. Tread on now, and it's a big man tread. Why don't know, and it's a big man in your hand. Oh Lord, cause over these mountains and over these hills, and over these mountains and over these hills, the bingy man a cool bingy, you team a chill man a chill. Bingy man a chill. Man a chant these hills and this valley. Praises Isis little mighty. Chant these hills and this valley. No matter how the road may be rocky. Over these mountains and over these hills, over these mountains and over these hills. Rastaman a yard and Rastaman a chill. Them things say me gone, but Benty they are still. Oh boy, boy, courage and will, boy. Over these mountains, boy. Over these hills, boy, boy. So me tell them he then just please be still. I never come here bingy man a kill. Life for your praise and a life for your hail. A life for your night and praise. Over these mountains, over these hills, boy, boy. Over these mountains, over these hills, boy, boy. Birds singing, flying, feeling the vibes and the feeling. Nature's so wild and free. It's the glory of the Almighty. Over these mountains, over these hills, oh Lord. Over these mountains, over these hills, oh Lord. Spanna panana panna pop pop, spanna panana top top, spanna panana panna top top, top top. Over these mountains, bingy man chanting. Over these mountains, Rasta man chanting. I can tell you something. Babylon wall is burning. See the table is turning. Wisdom, yes, is increasing. See the ship of Babylon sinking. Over these mountains, over these hills, boy, boy. Over these mountains, over these hills. I can tell you something. Them things say me gone, but Rasta they are still. True, me have the power and the strength and the will. So me trod over the mountain, me trod over the hills. Now me taking a microphone, will me dance a skill over this mountain, over these hills, over these mountains, over these hills. Life we are praise with no skill. Righteousness is our heart's will. Things say me gone, they are still. All right, bless up, you know. So that's where I live, you know. Rastafari, you know. Yeah, man.
Black skin is a crime, so we suffer every time. We're often persecuted, convicted and trumped up charges. Who can deny the fact we blacks are under attack? We are the victim of the system because of our black skin. Me can't even mention color before certain people start to holler. Them a put me under pressure saying I'm a racist fella. But me black and me proud to be black. That's my word. Me not take that back.
I got robbed last night.
Huh?
I'm telling him that I've got robbed last night. I did want to get chopped and there some cutlass. My shit, I say, well, it's better to just go easy. You know? Probably they might chop you.
But you see the beach thing got a real thing. That is all about, you know? I'm gonna really have nothing else for me really I think about more than how me I make my living, you know. You know, so the people on the Fisherman Beach, in a watch race, when the tourists come, when the visitors come, we not see 10 visitors for the day. Any day. We have to walk around and look out for one there. The man with up on the road, we deal with the people who come off of the ship. And so we get a lot of food off of them. We don't get nothing else. I know me, I know about me, I don't get done. I just smile. The Almighty God look out for me. And him tell me, say, yeah, me now, I have to live off of wood and stone. And I live off of wood and stone. You know, sir, the way I lose my hand is kind of complex. And the man will chop off my hand. He's a man where I come to the beach, come say 94. He come from Clarendon. We have some cheer like these. And the girls, they might breed up here, breed any visitors here. I will call them tourists. He might try to collect for 3 cheer. And I might cheer them. I'm allow the woman them. I know that the woman will give me a food. But I'm not film cheer, all more collect. A man come off of the ship and want a jar of weed. I'm going to find a jar of weed for him and give him. And him sell to the man. 3 people come off of the ship. With the man. 3 women with the man. The 3 cheer them gone again. The man want a bone for bun. Want a spliff. I find another jar with and give him. And I'm going to sell it to the man. And him come back. Him have a food, him eat a food. Oh, you want to collect money off of the woman them. And them have them picnic at them yard. That's not necessary. Me is for woman. Many kids me get. I look out for my kids, then I look out for woman. You never try to collect half a person where you try and you don't have already. You want your belly full 10 times? And 1 mouth you have. What you do? So me and them get in a dispute over that. Over the woman, the money we want to try to collect from the woman. Them. See, I never know so the man have a knife, you know. The man dry cutlass and mark the woman across her belly. And rusty cutlass where I like my style. Some of the friends them with amongst me and rustle him, them get it, them put it on me and me hide it. Them go back and find it again. Them I wave it off for them. I go to him and I talk to him and give me it. This time I lock it up in my box. 11 months later, I lay down under the tree where I try to save. That willow tree, pine tree, that I'm trying to save right now. I'm sitting there reading a book. The book that I'm reading, the name of the book is Destruction of the Civilization of a Black Man. And I start reading this book and I cannot put it down. So this guy come over me, break my light, and he come and say, "Oh, your time now." I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna see my mama shit now. And I'm gonna chop high, I'm not chop low. So all I could do is hug up my legs with my right hand and roll. And then chop. And then chop me above my elbow. I'm gonna roll it. And drop down on the other side of the tree. On the sand. I'm so conscious. I look for something to defend myself. I only hand me sit on the ground and jump. So I'm gonna take it up and I step to him and I'm run with them cutlass. I'm fully conscious, you know that. I'm going to the hospital, jump out of the van, but I'm going to walk with an emergency. See, I some Indian doctor, so I'm like an intern. And I run out of the emergency. And I'm a real doctor. I'm a bone specialist. And I sit down there. I him come. Right now, I talk right now, I want him name. I can't remember him name. It's a D, so I call him. When I touch all me hand, I say, Jesus Christ. I say, man, no Jesus Christ. I say, my youth, you hurt me. And the doctor look at me and say, when can I say, yeah, I don't see me hand. And try. But the body rejected.
I think we won already. You know, we coming together, you know, Russ coming from Kingston, these guys participating, you know, we won. You know, like whatever happens to the beach, we won. It will be, you know, somewhere in the air, some Rasta, some people say, okay, there were some group of people together, you know, white, black, Rastas, Christians, Jewish, you know, they came, they did what they did. That's what they had in the pocket, you know, and that's it.
That's good right now, because I know him for a long time, and all the while I tell him about the plan we have for the years, but he don't really have the money to do it, you know. And I come here last year and see him, and him say him get some help now, and work so start. So I'm glad for him to come back now and said really I go and feel, you know. Yeah, man.
I see beach surviving because even if it's temporary, you know, we, as I said, we send a message. More people will start thinking, well, more people might come with some money and start reviving those beaches. Some people might raise the question in the Jamaican Parliament and say, well, what are we going to do about this? Some people might raise the question in the United Nations and say, hey, you know, like they're like beautiful islands. They're people's land being destroyed because of something is happening. What are we going to do about it? So message is sent. And beach will survive in our hearts. You know, I know I will meet Desmond and Cordell and all these guys again. We might fight for more to revive that beach and do something with that beach. I would personally love that to stay Fisherman's Beach, People's Beach, where they buy fish, they bring fish, where they group together as you witness. Nothing more than that.
Well, I see work on the beach. It's gonna be a good turnout, man. You see, as long as we have our head on our body, cooperation and dedication, man, we get everything done, man. We're doing it especially for the younger generations that is coming up, coming out somewhere. They can look out, see what's going on, you know. Chit chat, read, have some natural juices, buy a few CDs and DVDs also. Now listen to a few music, watch maybe football, you know, shows, dramas, you know, cartoons, SpongeBob, of course. Yeah, that's right, man.